Good morning, South Avenue. Today is Thursday, the 26th of March.
What's for lunch? What's for lunch? Anybody know? What's for lunch?
For lunch today, we don't have too much to talk about because there's no food pickup today. The food pickups and deliveries will take place on Monday and Wednesday. Monday's 2 days worth of meals and Wednesday 3 days worth of meals to make up the 5 days of the week. What I was thinking is that I would love to hear from you. Maybe you have a special thing that you've been eating for lunches. Maybe you can send us in a recipe. Maybe there's a lunch that the school has been giving out that you've been enjoying. We love to hear positive things, right? The food service people work really hard to get out all those meals. They were there early in the morning, packing together hundreds of meals to hand out. So there's a lot of hard work. If you have something to say, oh my gosh, I had this lunch. Maybe you do a little special something to it, add a little hot sauce, I don't know, whatever you do. You can feel free to share it. Email me, burke.aa@beaconk12.org. As a matter of fact, Yvonne and his dad have been doing a little cooking show to keep themselves busy. They sent me a clip. Check it out.
Hi! On this week's episode of Baking with the Boys, we're doing muffins with chocolate chips, walnuts, bananas.
And 2 other ingredients we're not telling you.
We already made the batter so you couldn't see our secret ingredients, but here's what they look like before they go in the oven. And then, for me,
and me,
and the head baker, we're gonna do a special little private cake.
For us.
We'll be back after these messages with the final product.
How awesome is that, right? Looks like they're having fun, cooking up some good food. Seems like a good way to occupy your time. It's starting off cold this morning, 28 in Beacon, but it's supposed to get up to 60 today and be sunny. That sounds lovely. Again, good maple sugaring temperature, I think. But 60 and sunny, definitely try and get outside.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today.
There are no birthdays in our school today, but a little birdie told me it is Emily and Sarah Bender's birthday today, Mrs. Bender's twin girls. So happy birthday, Emily and Sarah. George sent in a video of himself reading All the World by Liz Garden Scranton. Check it out.
It's George Robitaille, and I'm in Mrs. Veely classroom 8. All the world. Rock, stone, pebble, sand. Body, shoulder, arm, hand. A moat to dig, a shell to keep. All the world is wide and deep. Hive, bee, wings, hum, husk, cub, corn, yum. Tomato, blossom, fruit, so red. All the world is a garden bed. Tree, trunk, branch, crown. Climbing up and sitting down. Morning sun, pecans, new blue. All the world is old and new. Road, street, track, path, ship, boat, wooden raft. Nest, bird, feather, fly, all the world it has got its sky. Slip, trip, stumble, fall, tip the bucket, spill it all. Better luck another day. All the world goes around this way. Table, bowl, cup, spoon, hungry tummy, super soon. Butter, flour, big black pot. All the world is cold and hot. Spreading shadows, setting sun, crickets, curtains. Day is done. A fire takes away the chill. All the world can hold quite still. Nanas, papas, cousins can piano, harp, and violin. Babies pass from neck to knee. All the world is you and me. Everything you hear, smell, see. All the world is everything. Everything is you and me. hope and peace and love and trust. All the world is all of us.
Thanks.
The end.
Harrison Fowler's been keeping busy. Apparently he was reading the Very Hungry Caterpillar, and he made this cool art project to go along with it. Nice job, Harrison. It is springtime, you know, and springtime means gardening for a lot of people. And we have a couple gardening-related submissions today. First of all, Miss Megan has been working with another coworker in the garden, and they created a trellis for some beans to grow up. Here's a picture of that. So things continue to evolve in the South Avenue garden, which I love. And Elliot Trebka has been repurposing the drink cartons from the free school breakfasts that have been given out. They are growing stuff inside the milk cartons. So they've taken the milk cartons, they filled them up with dirt, they planted some seeds, looks like they're growing some peppers, lettuce, and they're going to be continuing to collect the milk cartons and growing some seeds. And I'm not sure, maybe they'll grow them inside, or when it gets warm enough, they'll replant them outside. I don't know. Maybe they'll send us an update, please. But again, I love the creativity and the ideas that you guys are sharing with me. So keep it up, please. Send them to me, and if I don't get to it right away, just because I'm not always that organized. But I'll get to it. And Mrs. Breyer sent me an idea about kids decorating their doors and the fronts of their houses just to kind of communicate to each other, say, hey, I'm in here, I'm being creative, lift each other's spirits, making their houses sort of colorful and cheerful, using their creativity to decorate their home space. I think it's pretty cool. There's a couple ideas in there, and I love the idea of trying to make our neighborhoods and our apartment buildings, you know, more cheerful and showing that there's life inside, even though we're not stepping outside that much. So that's a really great idea. Thank you, Mrs. Breyer.
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else.
So there's a beaver pond pretty close to my house along a rail trail. And so when I go running on the rail trail, I will see activity in the beaver pond. And this winter I took the drone out because I wanted to see more clearly the trails that the beavers have been like keeping open. I think they would swim back and forth along certain paths to keep the ice from covering their paths. And you can see some of those paths from this footage. Then the other day I went out and I saw a beaver swimming along, and so I wanted to get the drone to see if that could help me see any more. So I went out and got some more footage just to see what I could see. And you can see in some of this footage that there are pathways under the water. I think that the beavers may swim along certain pathways and keep some of the plants that grow in certain areas. Sort of like if you walk on a trail enough, that trail, the grass doesn't grow on the trail. And it looks like there's little trails in the pond that maybe the beavers use as little highways. But I thought it was super cool, and I'll try and go back and get some more footage, and who knows, maybe we can see a beaver from above. That'd be pretty cool.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. laugh. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you. I hope this is over soon. Being inside our house has not changed life much for Milo. He's still napping like 95% of the day. And Rosemary is also spending her day wanting to go inside, then outside, then inside again, then outside again, and inside again, then outside again.